The gentle giant of nature. On the harsh African savanna, each step of the giant elephant shakes the ground. They carry within them ancient wisdom, sacred maternal bonds, and the strength of unity, becoming an eternal symbol of wildlife. In that endless cycle of life, the most sacred moment is when new life begins. Within the protective circle of the herd, a mother elephant gives birth, opening the perilous journey of a fragile young giant. Just a few minutes later, the newborn calf struggles to stand. Each unsteady step is a powerful declaration that it has entered this harsh world. While vultures circle in the sky above, the watchful eyes of hyenas glimmer from afar. They know that the fragility of the newborn is their chance. But the mighty herd forms a living wall. The thunderous roar of the mother is enough to drive away every predator. Here, new life is protected by the strength of unity. The savanna is never truly calm. Each day, the young calf grows, learning how to find water and to remember the paths carved by the herd through generations. But danger is always lurking. A pack of wild dogs appears and charges forward, the slow calf becoming their target. The wild dogs are numerous, but the resilience of the herd makes them falter. To grow up, the calf must learn how to survive in the circle of death. And as it gradually grows, overcoming each battle, it carries not only its own strength, but also the memory and the spirit of the whole herd. They converse in sounds beyond the range of human hearing. Infrasound vibrations pass through the earth, carrying for many miles. Compassion is seldom found in animals, yet elephants are an exception. They grieve for the fallen, standing quietly before the skeleton, as though in tribute to what has been. Elephants are known to use tools, employing branches to chase off rhinos or breaking the soil in search of minerals. Such behaviors reveal deep intelligence, rendering them masters of survival. In a world where might so often prevails, the African elephant demonstrates one truth. Wisdom and memory are the lasting weapons that keep this giant steadfast through every trial. The colossus is not always secure. Under the glaring sun, the predator's golden eyes flash. It is the lion, the sole beast daring to confront the elephant, most of all when the young are vulnerable. With a resounding roar, the lion springs forward, its sharp fangs ready to drive into the dense flesh. The savanna ignites with the racing pulse of a battle between bravery and hunger. The mother elephant turns, tusks raised sharp and gleaming, trunk striking fiercely like a tempest. She battles with all her strength, casting aside each lion that lunges too near. Yet the fire of hunger makes the lions ever more savage. They fan out, encircling with each pace, their gaze sharp as knives. One fleeting mistake, and the calf is down, its destiny revealed upon the crimson earth. The struggle between life and death is fought not only in the wild, but also within human hands. The elephant's greatest foe is not the lion, but mankind. Human devastation has driven their population into steep decline. And yet, in certain places, there are still hands that protect. Reserves and anti-poaching efforts kindle a faint hope for this giant. Across the savanna, as the crimson sun sinks, the colossal form continues its march. It is proof of nature's endurance, where might and wisdom are bound together as one. The Lion and the Never-Ending War. In the sun-baked grasslands of Masai Mara, life is not given freely. It must be fought for with claws, blood, and the purest survival instincts. For here, only the strongest are worthy of being called king. The lion is not only a symbol of strength, but also the embodiment of peak hunting mastery. With a supple body, razor-sharp claws, and astonishing speed, they become the ultimate rulers of the African savanna. A keen sense of smell enables lions to detect prey from hundreds of meters away. Their eyes, adapted to low light, let them hunt by day and night, making it difficult for any creature to escape their gaze. In contrast to the solitary image of the male lion, lionesses usually cooperate closely. They live in structured prides, hunt with tactical coordination, block escape routes, and strike from several angles. An individual can weigh up to 500 pounds, approximately 226.8 kilograms, and grow up to 3 meters long. But what makes them even more dangerous is their teamwork. When united, 3 to 4 lionesses can take down prey weighing close to a ton within minutes. But such strength must be sustained through constant hunting. Every step on the savanna is a gamble. Failure brings more than hunger. It threatens the strength of the entire pride. As the afternoon sun fades, the hunt begins. The pride moves quietly across the parched fields, where every step brings the brittle crunch of scorched grass and baked soil. Instinct guides the pride to a dry creek. Here, buffalo footprints are still clearly marked in the soft soil. An opportunity is close, and silence settles over the entire hunting party. The lionesses split the formation, widening into an arc. Some move along the undergrowth, while others hold the front to block escape. Each step is deliberate, and every look is an unspoken signal of weight and purpose. In the distance, a herd of Cape buffalo comes into view. They advance slowly, each step careful as they near the water's edge. Tension sweeps through the lion pride, muscles clench, and their eyes lock with burning focus on the prey. Suddenly, the wind changes direction. A buffalo raises its head, sensing something unfamiliar. It lets out a low growl, warning of danger. The herd swiftly tightens, with the larger ones shielding the calves. The ambush has been exposed. The surprise is lost. With no options left, the attack begins. The whole lion pride bursts forth like a raging fire, forming a burning circle around the buffalo herd. Every attempt to divide the buffalo herd proves futile. After several tense minutes, the lions are forced to withdraw. Not a single prey is taken. Even the finest hunters can face failure. Beneath the twilight sky, the lion pride heads back, breathing heavily. Hunger remains, yet instinct assures them they will not give in. This failure does not reflect the lion's weakness. It stands as evidence of the opponent's power. The Cape buffalo is among the most dangerous creatures in Africa. A full-grown buffalo can weigh close to a ton, with powerful muscles and horns sharp as axe blades. Yet their greatest weapon is not personal strength. It is the instinct to act as one. Unlike antelope or zebra, Cape buffalo never run off alone. They quickly form a defensive ring, shielding their young in the middle and standing ready to strike back at any threat. One precise blow can crush a skull, snap bones, and bring death to any predator. Even a male lion must think twice before challenging this living fortress. They do not strike first, but they never show fear. This is why the Cape buffalo, despite its slow pace, stands as the toughest test on the savanna. The struggle between predator and prey turns more brutal as the dry season takes hold. Water becomes the most valuable resource, bringing every creature to the same spot. The pools grow smaller, revealing fractured ground. As more animals converge, the chance of confrontation rises. This land has no place for compromise. As food grows scarce, the pressure builds on every individual. The elderly, the weak, and the ill are easily left behind. That is the moment predators wait for, when the weakest link breaks away from the herd. During this period, lions grow thin quickly. A week without a successful hunt can exhaust the whole pride, placing every action on the delicate line between survival and death. From the sky, the savanna appears as a giant chessboard. Each step is a calculated move. No one truly commands the game, but only the best adapted can endure. When the pride grows weak and outside pressure hits its highest point, a new battle erupts. A battle from within. When an unfamiliar male lion invades, A fight for territory is unavoidable. It is a showdown between two dominant forces, marked by thunderous roars and powerful muscle. Triumph grants supreme power, the right to breed, the right to command the pride. The defeated withdraws in agony, marked by injuries, failure, and sometimes death. After the brutal clashes, a new order takes shape. The savanna regains its deceptive peace, concealing the storms that are still looming. Amid the brutal cycle of survival, the heaviest burden is not hunger alone, but the future of the pride, the offspring of the savanna. Maternal love in nature is not gentle hugs. It is defending with your life. It is tending wounds. It is a readiness to fight to the death if the young are in danger. But that future remains fragile. Predators, illness, and starvation are constant threats. Each healthy cub is a miracle, born from endless acts of sacrifice. Life on the savanna is a cycle of renewal. Every lion cub is a beacon of hope, keeping the bloodline alive. And the true wonder is that in this unforgiving land, they still endure. Lions do not fight for enjoyment. They understand that every bite has a price. Yet the fierce drive to survive and reproduce pushes them to stake it all. The sun sets slowly behind the burning horizon, marking the end of another day of struggle. The last rays of light gild the back of the legendary Masai Mara. Amazon, the relentless spiral of life and death. The Amazon, a vast forest where sunlight scarcely penetrates the thick canopy. Each step leads into a realm of mystery, outwardly still, but hiding a vibrant, suffocating rhythm of life. Under the interwoven canopy, darkness covers the earth, shaping the forest into an endless maze. The Amazon conceals ancient mysteries, where each breath of wind and course of water speaks of vigorous life. Within the shadows of the Amazon, the jaguar's golden eyes shine like two burning embers. Each motion is soundless, each stride assured, making it a phantom predator that few creatures ever evade. Possessing a muscular frame and golden coat adorned with commanding black spots, it represents more than untamed beauty. It is the emblem of the jungle's sovereign, regal yet perilous. In the faint glow that pierces the canopy, a sounder of wild boar appears, moving slowly as they feed upon the forest floor. They may seem innocuous, but hidden beneath their coarse frames are secrets scarcely imagined. The wild boar possesses remarkable stamina in running. Though low in stature with short legs, it can charge at speeds of 40 km/h, swiftly outdistancing many of the bulkier hunters. Yet today, a fleeting lapse leaves it within sight. The jaguar's gaze fixes upon its every motion, and the air itself feels suspended. A sharp sound shatters the air, and the herd of wild boar scatters in alarm. The jaguar launches a swift assault, teeth and claws sinking in, yet the prey counters with a forceful thrust, transforming the hunt into a fierce struggle. The struggle is short yet intense. The jaguar maintains its grip, evading the deadly thrusts before subduing its prey with a fatal bite. The silence that follows affirms the triumph of the proud hunter. As a stealthy hunter, the jaguar requires no prolonged pursuit. One sudden leap, one fatal bite, and the prey falls at once. Such strength renders it the silent killer of the Amazon. The chaos subsides, and the ancient forest returns to calm. Below the hushed surface of the water, faint ripples drift outward. A stealthy predator remains concealed, prepared to continue the relentless tale of survival. From the lofty branch, the jaguar's glowing golden eyes fix upon a dark figure lying still beneath the murky waters of the river. At first sight, it appears merely a rotting log, yet the jaguar perceives the caiman, the formidable hunter of those waters. That coarse gray-green hide is the ideal disguise, and its lethal silence is its most formidable weapon. But today, the ruler of the river has fallen into the sight of another ruler. The jaguar observes quietly. Its piercing, icy gaze fixes on the silhouette of the caiman concealed below the water. With footsteps light as the breeze, the jaguar moves toward the river's edge. Its muscles tense, prepared to launch a deadly spring. The space seems to hold its breath, awaiting the instant the hunter acts. A battle that seemed impossible. Suddenly, the jaguar plunges with dreadful speed, sinking its teeth firmly into the caiman's neck. The battle for dominance ends abruptly. The unseen hunter affirms its supreme power, making the river beast its next meal. Triumph goes to the jaguar, yet the river retains its mysteries. In the Amazon, none remain unbeaten. Every struggle is but a brief chapter in the unending saga of survival. The Amazon keeps breathing to its own rhythm, long after the struggles have subsided. Within that endless green labyrinth, life and death are forever interwoven, and tomorrow, beneath the dense canopy, a fresh play of survival will commence. Bengal, the monarch of the Sundarbans forest. India is a land of magnificent nature, where thick forests merge with boundless grasslands. At the heart of this scene lies the Sundarbans, the world's largest mangrove forest, a deep green labyrinth that nurtures and protects hundreds of wild creatures. Within this unforgiving scene, the Bengal tiger stands as the soul of dominion. Its penetrating gaze and shadow-veiled form brings stillness to the Sundarbans each time it appears, resembling the quiet monarch of the mangrove forest. Beneath its regal striped fur, the tiger possesses webbed toes. This very feature renders it the consummate swimmer of the forest. Within the distinctive waters of the Sundarbans, its diet is equally varied, consisting of fish, crabs, and even juvenile crocodiles. Beyond its vivid orange coat, the Bengal tiger is also known to have rare white individuals, bearing an eerie beauty like phantoms of the forest. They are not a distinct species, nor albino, but a rare form of recessive genetic mutation. The Bengal tiger waits motionless for hours, patiently watching its prey until the one decisive moment to deliver a fatal strike. Though only 1 hunt in 10 is successful, it survives through sheer perseverance. Its roar travels 3 kilometers, forcing the whole forest to submit. Within the forest's hurried breath, a fleeting shape of a deer glides by. Burning eyes fix upon the innocent prey, oblivious to the death that approaches. Then the tiger springs out like lightning, ripping through the stillness with a savage leap. The prey, in panic, slips into the undergrowth. In the Sundarbans, the tiger is not always victorious, yet whenever it emerges, the whole forest holds its breath to witness. Defeat is but a faint scar upon the instinct for survival, and within the stillness, the predator emerges once more with an authority that cannot be denied. Half of all wild tigers on Earth carry the name Bengal. An adult may weigh on average over 200 kilograms. They are not merely emblems of power, but the very breath that decides the survival of the whole species. With surging muscles, shoulders and forelimbs as strong as steel, it possesses a fearsome strike and the strength to drag down prey far larger than itself. Broad paws and footsteps, silent as breath, turn it into an unseen predator within the forest. Furthermore, the Bengal tiger enjoys enhanced vision due to the tapetum lucidum membrane. Its small ears remain constantly vigilant, and its long whiskers, like living aerials, carry to it every tremor and the most delicate shift nearby. A fresh moment sparks within the heart of the forest. The tiger refuses to let it escape once more. It tightens instinct with resolve, directing all its power into one decisive blow to fell its prey, whatever the cost. Within the thick cover of the forest, the tiger lies flat against the earth, every muscle drawn tight. Before it, a deer moves slowly into the open, the white speckles on its back shining against the green foliage. Just a few strides separate them. The air stands still, the tiger's gaze fixed firmly on its prey, each breath drawn in suspense for the imminent eruption. The tiger springs forth like lightning, its savage strike the union of power, swiftness, and endurance. Only a few short seconds, but the outcome of hours of tireless stalking. An adult tiger may consume as much as 40 kilograms of meat in one sitting. When its hunger is satisfied, it withdraws silently to a shaded place close to the kill, remaining still for hours while it digests. Its ambushes are most often aimed at wild boar, deer, or antelope, the core of its diet. But instinct overlooks no opportunity, from monkey and juvenile crocodile to porcupine armed with quills. Each may serve as a banquet. Following the hunts, the tiger's life cycle moves on to reproduction. The tigress is pregnant for roughly 3.5 months and typically gives birth to 2 to 4 cubs, fragile creatures that endure thanks to their mother's devoted care. During the first 18 to 24 months of their lives, tiger cubs stay wholly attached to their mother, learning the art of stalking and the means of evading peril. The path to maturity is fraught with trials, and only half manage to survive into adulthood. Each tiger bears stripes that are entirely its own, an identity that cannot be confused. They are at once a refined camouflage and a quiet proclamation of territory. However varied, all are bound by nature's immutable law to claim life and to sustain the bloodline. Upon reaching maturity, every tiger claims dominion over a territory of its own. Survival instinct drives it to protect that ground at any cost, forbidding any other of its species from entering. Clashes take place in the strained stillness of the dense forest. They frequently conclude with savage wounds. The times, the cost is the very life of the weaker rival. The confrontations between rivals have scarcely faded when a new challenge emerges in the forest. Not a tiger, but a creature that appears sluggish and awkward, yet harbors a strength that even hunters are forced to fear. The sloth bear possesses a long, disheveled coat, an extended muzzle, and supple lips that enable it to draw in termites and white ants like a natural vacuum. This distinctive feeding behavior renders it an unusual presence within the forest. Its large frame, stretching close to 2 meters and weighing more than 140 kilograms, hides immense muscular power. The long curved claws, reaching 10 centimeters, are used not only for tearing into termite nests, but also as fearsome tools of defense. In contrast to its slow exterior, the sloth bear turns violently aggressive when in danger. It may rise upright, let out a thunderous roar, and strike with unexpected force. Its endurance and powerful resistance have rendered it a fearsome rival even to the tiger. In the open stretch of woodland, the tiger fixes its gaze on the mother bear, guiding her young. The atmosphere grows tense at once, each of its movements cautious and deliberate, heralding a clash between two rival powers. The bear rises tall with a resounding roar. The tiger rushes forward, then stops. Their gazes collide, intense but controlled, while the whole forest falls into silence to watch. The confrontation closes in strain. The mother bear succeeds in defending her young, yet she collapses under the tiger's teeth and claws. Within this ecosystem, every creature is drawn into the struggle for survival. They are forced to adapt with speed, cleverness, or the power of the group. A single misstep can be enough to transform the hunter into prey. Each stride of the Bengal tiger brings silence to the Sundarbans, a reminder that within this mangrove wilderness, it stands as the irreplaceable shadow of authority. The Bengal tiger was once called the man-eater, striking fear into fishermen and woodcutters. This was not due to a thirst for blood, but rather the restricted habitat and shortage of prey that compelled it to confront humans. Can humankind show the patience and responsibility to preserve that presence within the Sundarbans? For when the Bengal tiger, already a species under threat, is gone, it is not merely the loss of a proud animal, but the everlasting silence of an entire ecosystem. Black panther, the silent specter of the deep woodland. In the dense and shadowy woodland, a dark figure slips quietly through the thick canopy. No sound, no trace, only the chilling sense that something is watching from within the darkness. It is the black panther, a silent predator. Unlike its spotted relatives, the black panther possesses a mysterious pure black coat, a genetic mutation known as melanism. This very coat allows it to merge with the night and become an unseen assassin. With movements as light as if weightless and eyes that gleam in the darkness, every motion it makes carries a deadly elegance. For the black panther, hunting is not merely instinct, but an art shaped by patience. Their exceptional climbing ability allows them to evade threats such as wild dogs or tigers, carry their prey into the trees to prevent it being stolen, and even hunt among the high branches themselves. Unlike lions or leopards that often hunt on the open plains, the black panther chooses the dense forest and darkness as its allies. It slips away behind every layer of foliage, hides within every shadow, and then appears without warning like a sudden nightmare. In the dim forest light, the dark coat slowly fades, revealing a brilliant pattern of spots. The wild phantom steps forward in silence, carrying an air of mystery and authority. With claws as sharp as blades and an astonishing ability to climb, the black panther can strike from above, bringing down its prey with a single decisive bite. It has no need for speed. Instead, it waits for the perfect moment to act. The black panther's eyes can pierce through the darkness, turning the night into an advantage. Even when its prey is tens of meters away, A single faint movement is enough for it to sense the danger and begin its silent pursuit. Although regarded as rare, the presence of the black panther always forces the surrounding ecosystem to adjust. It is a quiet source of fear, a creature that even the strongest animals dare not underestimate. On a lush green meadow at the edge of the forest, where patches of light and shadow weave between the trees, a small rabbit feeds quietly, unaware that it has already fallen within the sight of a silent predator. Without a sound and without the slightest warning, the black panther bursts forward like an arrow cutting through the air. In a moment of life and death, the rabbit flees in panic to save itself. But against the black panther's instincts and devastating speed, it is brought down in the blink of an eye. A few minutes later, beneath the damp layer of fallen leaves under the forest canopy, the predator quietly savors its prize. No haste, no disturbance, as though the death moments earlier were simply a natural part of the woodland itself. Such ambushes are the perfect strategy against small and agile creatures. For the black panther, silence is the most lethal weapon it possesses. As the sun climbs higher, the forest stirs into a lively symphony, with birdsong mingling with the sharp cries of the langurs, echoing through the treetops and spreading across the deep green expanse. In a distant corner, a small river flows quietly, its surface smooth like a mirror. Yet beneath that calm, a dark figure moves in silence, its eyes glowing faintly in the shade. Hunting in daylight is not its advantage, as its black coat is easily revealed among the shafts of light filtering through the forest. Yet with instinct and patience, it is able to turn this disadvantage into an advantage. In the deep layer of leaf litter at the foot of a tree, a giant python lies quietly coiled, its body blending with the damp earth. It has no sense that the sudden nightmare of the ancient forest is about to awaken. Only a few seconds later, the rustling signal of the Black Panther breaks the silence, and the confrontation between two master predators begins. Claws scrape against his heels, and the python's crushing bite tightens with frightening force. Yet with courage and agility, the Black Panther slips free from the tightening coils and delivers a decisive bite to the python's neck, ending the battle in an instant. In the harshness of the wild, survival alone is not enough to be called a victory. For the Black Panther, reproduction is a mission, a testament to its strength, its resilience, and its absolute authority within the green forest. The mating season of the female leopard lasts for about 5 to 6 days, marked by a distinctive scent that spreads throughout the forest. With its keen sense of smell, the Black Panther quickly detects the signal. And there, a leopard awaits. After mating, the leopard becomes pregnant. The gestation period lasts from 90 to 105 days and is filled with danger. While the leopard searches for a safe place to hide, the male Black Panther quietly protects the territory from any rivals that threaten his mating rights. The leopard chooses a small den hidden beneath dense foliage. There it gives birth to 2 to 4 cubs, tiny, blind, and weighing less than 600 grams. A new life begins softly, silent yet full of hope. Under the guidance of the leopard, the cubs gradually become familiar with the deep forest, learning how to climb and stalk their prey. Their instincts slowly awaken, shaping them into silent and highly dangerous hunters of the wild. Those young leopards will eventually grow up, carrying within them the special genes of the Black Panther, and they will continue the legend of the silent phantoms of the deep forest. When night falls over the forest and the voices of the animals fade away, a shadow appears once more, slipping through the trees. No one hears it, no one sees it clearly, only a quiet shiver spreading through the darkness. In the dense darkness of the deep forest, the black shadow silently stalks every step of its prey. No sound, no unnecessary movement. Then suddenly, a lightning-fast strike tears through the stillness. The deer collapses, and the forest falls silent once more, as if the death that just occurred were nothing more than the wind passing through the night. And so, within the heartbeat of the wild, the legend of the Black Panther continues to live on. It needs no story, for a single glance is enough to bring the entire forest to silence.